Art Blakey Blues March featuring George Adams coming up in 30 seconds. Woo, hey, how about keeping it down in the cheap seats, huh, guys? Hey, listen, this is Matt Criscuolo coming to you up close and personal. I'm a jazz musician. I have 7 records out. I write music. I play the sax. So I want to play some jazz for you, if you like that kind of thing. I know Joe Peacock will like this, but this is not the original, Jazz Messengers Art Blakey version of Blues March, but this is a pretty slick one, I think, because just by looking at the picture. Now, I have not seen this before, so I'm looking forward to seeing it. So let's get right to it. And before we do, I wanted to thank some people who bought me a cup of coffee. If you look in the description below, you can actually buy me a cup of coffee. I'll take a decaf Americano. Anyway, thank you to Rachel Dacus and Sean Bressi. And don't forget to like, comment, share, and definitely subscribe to the channel. This way we can meet and rendezvous again. So let's get right to it, shall we? Buckle up for this because this should be fun. I forwarded it to get a nice picture of it, by the way, for starters. Stank face. Well, a little flight of the bumblebee. Hey, listen, we're going to definitely give this a stank face score at the end, so stick around to the end because you want to find out what the stank face score is. Man, he's scrambling those eggs. You know what it reminds me of that scene from Back to the Future when Michael J. Fox was on the stage and he was playing some modern rock guitar over the blues band, and they were looking at him like, what the heck are you doing? I gotta tell you, I know the language that he's speaking because I do that kind of stuff on the saxophone too at certain times in certain styles of jazz. And so I feel that. I know most people don't, and it's reasonable that they don't. Saxophone players tend to go out into that kind of space sometimes, depending on the type of musician you are. If you are inspired and by avant-garde music, and abstract music, then you tend to get into this. He is a. If you ever want to hear more of George Adams, check out him playing with Don Pullen. And by the way, I think in the background I also see Roy Hargrove, Javon Jackson, Steve Wilson. Yeah. Oh, Frank Lacey. I've done a number of gigs with Frank Lacey. This guy right here is a funny cat, and he can play his hiney off. I've done quite a few gigs with him, actually. Wow. It's stanky. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. Bobby Watson on the saxophone, too. Yeah. Woo! Shit. Damn. Boom. Jeez. Benny Green, yeah, young cat too. You feel that pocket, right? That swing. And I'm not crazy, but it looks like that. Yes, it looks like that. Damn, wow, that was amazing. I dug that so much. Now, for those jazz lovers out there, you know what I'm talking about. For some of you who may not be too familiar with this, you might be a little bit like, what the heck was that guy doing on the saxophone? George Adams. Well, you know, that's his style. That's what he does. Some people do that on the guitar, and they play that into other rock stuff, but he's doing a whole other thing. He's that's a jazz. It's jazz, man. But it's all music. It's either good or it's bad. It's just different dialects, different languages, but it's all just music. Anyway, hey, listen, I hope you enjoyed that as much as I did. So you had to look at my face making all those contortions, but that's just what happens when I listen to this kind of stuff. I get very inspired, especially by George Adams and Art Blakey and all those fine musicians, and Frank Lacey. Good to see him again. Hey, listen, it's nice to be important, but it's more important to be nice. And if you take it easy, and if it's real easy, take it twice.